Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Limerick. I come from Prague, from the Institute of Chemical Technology. I would like to talk about teachers training, mainly about pre-service teachers training. Pre-service training as an undergraduate education system is currently very fragmented in my country. Graduates of high quality are becoming increasingly rare. The best ones often give up and do something else, namely IT technologies, other professions. This must affect the quality of education. There are various ways to become a certified chemistry teachers. For example, option 1, bachelor degree, consists in pedagogical, psychological preparation, inspection of classes, basics of natural sciences, while master degree is composed of development of natural sciences knowledge. And the emphasis is put on teachers' competencies. Option 2, bachelor degree, is focused on science, one or two areas, chemistry and biology, chemistry and physics, chemistry and math. Pedagogy is only an optional subject, while a master degree follows the bachelor degree and develops it, but teaching is focused gradually. Option 3, it's totally contrary to the option 1. A bachelor degree is only of non-teaching character, focused solely on science, while master degree is focused on teaching subjects and teaching experience as well. Option 4 is very different from the previous one. It's designed for chemistry graduates, that means the people who have graduated from technical university. Also in my institute it is possible that there are graduates of master study for chemical technology, chemical engineering, biochemistry, food and drug analysis and technology, etc. And they want to teach, they decided to want to teach, so they can study additional bachelor degree simultaneously or after they graduate. And this bachelor degree, which is bachelor program, is focused on methodology of chemistry and pedagogical, psychological basics. Option 5 is very unusual but also possible way. Teachers at vocational schools can gain their teaching certificate by studying a bachelor degree after they finish their secondary school of chemistry. They obtain teaching basics and develop their professional knowledge, and they are not full teachers, but they become so-called masters at vocational schools or apprentice centers. The requirement for becoming a teacher is a graduation from any university, it's master degree, but the reality is different. It often leads to directors of schools to recruit teachers without proper approvals, sometimes without a university degree. There are teachers that are not graduates of university and they teach, because there's a lack of qualified teachers in my country. So graduates of different universities can differ a lot in their skills, their knowledge, teaching experience, and also in motivation to work. That's an issue. To create a standard of teaching profession, it's the aim for special projects, project of the Ministry of Education, so-called National Program of Education Development in the Czech Republic. And there are several projects how to do it, how to accomplish it. As an example of good approach, we can mention one of them, innovation of professional preparation of prospective chemistry teachers at Palacký University in Olomouc. The aim is to allow prospective chemistry teachers to be in close contact with pupils, primary or secondary schools, through management of students' project directly in chemistry lessons, tutoring of laboratory lessons, organizing chemistry olympiad, etc. A few words about in-service training, that means lifelong learning, lifelong education of teachers. I've talked about it in the preceding conference in Gabrovo, Bulgaria, so just briefly, I have to say that in-service training is not compulsory nor obvious in my country. The issues are if it is useful and available for the teachers, what achievements and difficulties in lifelong learning they experience, what would they like to change in practice. We have made some investigation. We prepared a questionnaire that was given to 150 teachers. 78 third questionnaires returned. And teachers are attending summer school for chemistry teachers that my institute organizes every year. It's in August this year. And the conclusions from the questionnaires are as follows. Participating teachers had practiced for 20 years on average, well skilled, and absolute majority of the participants said that they had enough knowledge and skills from the university, even from the university when they studied. Some respondents added that the lifelong learning is needed. Almost all the teachers were motivated to participate in lifelong learning programs, conferences, meetings, workshops, etc. 3/4 of the participants, teachers, had enough information about ongoing trainings, meetings, and workshops. Some teachers had too much information about trainings, and some of them did not have enough. The question is, did all the teachers look for information? And now about availability of the trainings. The trainings were available for 73% of teachers, but there are some problems that should be removed for the rest of the teachers. The problems are long journey to the training, time press, lack of funding. That's the main problem, because teachers have to pay for journey, for course fee if there is any remuneration for substitute teachers. This is paid by the school or by the director of the school. Sometimes there are problems with the principal of the school. He or she doesn't want to send teacher to the training because he would have problems with remuneration for substitute teachers, substitute teaching, etc. And training time takes time to teach students. Teachers are most interested in these topics. Chemistry is all around us. Project chemistry of everyday life, that's very usual. Chemistry in practice, and chemical experiments which would be legal, safe, interesting, and modern. What is the biggest problem in teachers' practice? Lack of funding, which leads to poorly equipped laboratories, mainly in primary schools, outdated classrooms, lack of chemicals, small wages, and unavailability of materials. Textbooks are outdated, often outdated, with outdated terminology and information. Lack of interconnection among science subjects, we have separate chemistry, separate physics, separate biology. Time for education process is not sufficient. There are just, in average, 2 lessons per week, 2 lessons of chemistry per week. That's not sufficient. Some schools do not have laboratories at all. Laws restrict chemical experiments. Number of students is declining. The directors of prestigious schools have to accept less motivated students. The level has been falling in all schools in average. Morality of students is also problematical. Students are focusing on their personal benefits. They often cheat, and Sometimes communication with parents is problematic as well. How to improve the current state? There are enough projects focused on lifelong learning of chemistry teachers. But the quality varies, of course. The Czech Republic participates in European Union education programs regularly, and the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sports tries to support this project as much as possible. The national agency realizes these programs, and the results of these supports should be availability of information to all potential participants, enhance transparency and coordination in the administration of programs, the use of the experience gained from the implementation of programs, and effective and efficient use of financial and human resources. I think that's all from my side. Thank you for your attention.